Hey guys, welcome back to day 4 of studying for my Security Plus journey. Oh, I love that book if I haven't said it before. In the last video, we talked about deception deployment techniques, how honeypots and honey files can reveal who's inside your network. But today, we're talking about one of the many methods of controlling access. This one's a big topic, guys, one of the biggest to know for sure. It's one of the most tested concepts on the exam, the authentication factors. That's something you know, something you have, and something you are. And instead of a practice question, let's try that other type of question we're going to face on the Security Plus exam, those PBQs, those performance-based questions. Performance-based questions test your ability to apply what you know, not just recall facts. So it's not just memorization. And yes, they count towards your final score, but they're not impossible. Don't panic, stay calm, think clearly, and treat them like interactive multiple choice questions, just like the one we're about to demonstrate. You ready? You're now part of the SOC team. Your task is to deploy two-factor authentication for RyMartech's remote VPN users. Before you do that, you'll have to categorize them first. Below, you'll see a list of authentication options in the middle column, and below is 3 boxes for each of the authentication factors. You already know what we're going to do. Drag and drop the authentication options into the appropriate authentication factor types, okay? So let's run through these real quick, and I swear if I get any of these wrong, I don't deserve to be a CISSP in good standing. I'll contact ISC2 and say, hey, I need you to revoke my CISSP membership, please. Okay, for password. So a password that's in our mind, in our brains that we remember. So that's obviously something we know. And an OTP, one-time password app, a one-time password app, that's something we have to have in order to complete two-factor authentication, meaning we have that in our possession. So that's something we have. And the same with a smart card, that's also something you have. What about a hardware token? Of course, self-explanatory, it's hardware, so it's something you have. Looks like the same with employee ID badge with RFID, definitely something you have. Oh, fingerprint scan? Oh, fingerprint, this is something yes, you have it, but it's something you are, and something you only are and nobody else. So that's something you are. Facial recognition, it's something you are, you know that. Same with retina scan, something you are. What about a username? Is that something you have or something you know? Can you recall it in your memory? Of course, a username, that's definitely something you know. Voice recognition, something you are. And what about PIN, personal identification number, when you're at your bank or when you got to do your debit card? What do? That's, of course, you recall it. You can recall it from your memory. So in this case, for RyMartech's remote VPN users, they need a PIN to log in. That's something you know. And just a quick Security Plus practice question to everything we just talked about today. Just tell me, guys, which of the following combinations best represents a two-factor authentication method? Choice A, password and security question. Choice B, username and password. Choice C, OTP app and fingerprint. Or choice D, password and PIN. I'll give you 4 seconds to pick an answer. And 3, 2, 1. Choice C is the only combo that uses 2 separate factors. Something you have, which is the OTP app, and something you are, a fingerprint. The others rely on something you know only. All right, that's it for today. I'll continue studying for my Security Plus exam. If you promise you continue studying for your Security Plus exam, and we'll both cross the finish line together. Okay, guys? I'll see you in day 5.